check it out in here. I've been cleaning. So I've been cleaning the amp room. I was actually here from like 9 to 11, maybe even midnight. I don't know, but I was here really, really late, rage cleaning. We got the M32 out front, and now I have an X32 that I can use for monitors. Now, I have it, so I should use it, right? Dust on the lens. Since I have the M32, I might as well use an M32, right? So that got me thinking about, our monitor situation over here at the saloon. And back in the day, we didn't run the subs in front of the stage. We ran them left and right of the stage for multiple reasons. We won't get into it. But I didn't have subs in front of the stage. So the wedges were on the subs. The wedges were on this stage. And so I came up with this, where I just put the Neutrik NL4 in straight in the floor, plug the cable into the deck here, cable goes in and goes to this monitor, because that monitor would be placed right here and it would be butted up against this. So this wasn't a trip hazard. Well, now that we've switched to running the subs in front of the stage, that jack there to run a center monitor mix is a clear trip hazard, and it's just in the way. So my solution is to, rather than running them vertical out of the deck, we take them, we plug them into the wall somehow. That's where these come in. These, this is a 3D printed PET G plastic plate with NL4 connectors on it, and I don't know where the box is, but there's a box that will actually mount to the wall, run the cable up through the bottom of the stage into the back of this, and then I can do 4 mixes right off of this plate here, just solder them onto the back, and then we'll be good to go. And then I can finally get rid of those connectors out front. One of them on stage left actually died and doesn't work anymore, and that's kind of what inspired all of this. So that's what I'm going to try to do today. You think there's critters down here? What? Nothing, I'm coming. Headed your way. I'm here. G.I. Joe style. Oh, this is kind of gross. This is like a belly pan. Hey!
Had like 5 more feet.
Yeah. Alright. So this is where I need to go, right?
Yep.
Cool. Oh, these are over here now. Alright. Here's one.
Oh, got it.
Thank you. Oh. Oh, come on. There we go. Here's another one. Nice. All right, stash those. I'll meet you on the other side. Cobwebs. All right, Shannon.
Okay, I'm here.
Bam.
Got it.
Yep. Can you anchor that one?
Alright.
All right, that'll work. I'll meet you at the drums in the back. This way. Oh, this is all mud. All right, Shannon.
I'm here.
Now that one, you got that anchored?
It's anchored.
Thank you.
You're
All
welcome.
right, she got the cable pulled up and here. Haha, and here. So I'm almost wired up. So here's one. We're still gonna mount it. Pull this off. I've got a couple of wires set up. These are here just for show right now, so the box isn't open. I might run some XLR jacks there one day for some like courtesy convenience situations. By the drummer though, I have one. By the drummer back here, I have this one set. I need it all soldered up, but this one fell through before I could solder it on to an end. So I have to go back down there and get it. And if you look, you can actually see, the cable down there. Stupid cable. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, delicious. Cardboard saved me. So I have to get over to there. It's pretty much mud between here and there. So here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Or you can anchor it if you got something. After a long day of running cables and soldering and mounting those boxes, well, we are back at the saloon. It is show day. I'm here fairly early. It's, 11 a.m., noon, I think. We've got a couple hours. Let's get it done. Welcome back, boys and girls. Saturday, about 1 o'clock. I don't have anyone here to help me move an X32 or a M32. So I'm going to turn this rig on. We're gonna check my monitor sends and do a little EQ on the wedges here, since I'm gonna attempt to use this X32 as a dedicated monitor desk. And so while it's here and it's set up and I know everything's working, I'm gonna do a little EQ work, maybe a little channel labeling, clean up the stage a little bit, and then eventually I will tear this X32 down, and I think I'll put it out at front of house with me. That way I can have control over everything. I could iPad into this, but with this being the first night of using it, I would rather have the knobs and faders at my fingertips rather than the iPad. So, see what happens. All right, first thing I'm going to do is we're going to test that my amp channels are the way they are the way they should be. We're going to use the signal generator and some pink noise to do that. I have the signal generator on, but I don't hear anything. Let's see what's up. So my menu here, look, I have signal. Should be going to mix 1. Down on my mix 1 here, I have signal. So what's going on? Okay, so my amp channel 1, I have signal there. Let's see. High impedance air gaps. We're going to turn the signal generator down now. I'm gonna make sure all my wedges are in place and plugged in. So as I get this all strung out, I just wanted to say thanks for watching. It's pretty cool. A lot, more and more people are watching these videos, and the views on this are, outpacing the actual number of people that show up to the events, and that is awesome. Now here, I would really, these monitors are starting to sound good. I almost did stereo monitors. I almost did bi-amped monitors. I didn't do bi-amped monitors because I didn't have processors for them. Maybe one day I'll do a stereo set for the drummer and, our center star wedge. Monitors are working. I'm gonna find some wedges to get out and be center fills. Now, no, I don't recommend using stage monitors as a center fill. There are much better options out there. And even the owner and we had a discussion on this day about what could we do. And really, right now I'm just using them if you're if you're 2 foot off of the stage, these are gonna work for you. I'm not running them any louder than absolutely necessary. So some of our Nexos that we have hanging in our line array, we're going to implement those. But honestly, we're so strapped for time. I have shows in the works. Maybe on October, I'll be able to get something going. And now that my stage is all taken care of, I was able to get a little bit of help to build front of house. Now, front of house here is a M32, the X32 that we've been looking at all day in the amp room. That is what we previously were using. And the question is will both of them fit back here? And so the grand scheme is use our copper snake infrastructure to run into the M32 first for local preamps, and then in an attempt to AES 50 out of that Midas and go into this X32 over AES 50 and use digital trim to do independent monitor mixing and EQ. Now, as you can see, 2 consoles out front in here, it's tight. It's a lot of work. My friend here's probably really wishing I would just mix off an iPad. And honestly, I'm surprised that I haven't done that here in this venue. Not even once. Maybe I'll try to do that before the season is over. I've never been a fan of walking around with an iPad, but just maybe I'll give it a shot. And by a miracle, both of these consoles, they're going to fit, and I'm going to have enough room. My M32 is kind of hanging off the edge here. We'll get them pulled together a little bit. Definitely not a spot to sit your drink. Not really a spot to put your phone because nobody's phone fits on the X32 holder anymore. And the Midas, it's got nothing really. Sometimes I, look at me. I'm so stoked. I'm like, this is great. This is the best thing ever. This is awesome. Now I need an M32 for stage. Now the stage today is going to be hectic. My opener, Cody Ikerd and the Sidewinders, they run a in-ear console with P16s to in-ear units. That's great and all, but I'm gonna have to plug all of my inputs into their splitter. I don't have a house splitter here. So at some point, when it comes time for my headliner, I'm gonna have to pull from their splitter and properly put it into my snake. So all I'm doing here is putting tape on all of these cables and my snake, so that way as I run these lines, I know what each one is and I can set them up. I've got both of my consoles talking. I did have issues with the AES-50, but right now they're working. We've got front of house spill, I've got monitor world and front of house together, and now at this point, let's see, it is 4:14 in the afternoon. My band is my headliner is supposed to show up here at 5, okay? So at 5 o'clock, it's set up as fast as we can and immediately start the race of sound checking, because at 6:10-ish, I need to get them off stage and I need to get my opener up and sound check them as fast as possible in hopes to try and start on time at 7. It's going to be a race to get it done. I've labeled my stage snake and I've put labels on most of my XLRs, and now I'm going to attempt to label them as I run the cables in hopes that I can do this, because the opener is going to run a split snake to in-ears. So I'm eventually going to have to unplug the same lines from his in-ear splitter and back into my patch panel for my headliner. This is going to be ugly, so now it's getting frantic and I'm hustling. So Hillbilly Casino is late. We agreed upon 5 o'clock. They're not here at 5 o'clock. It is now 5:11. And we reached out to, we contacted them, and they said they told the band to be there by 5:30, which is 30 minutes late. And one of the members misjudged the time difference between where they're located and where we are, and now that person won't be here until 6:15. We start our opener at 7. My opener is here, so I'm letting them take the stage and get set up, knowing they may have to move things along the walls out of the way kind of thing, but it's already a cluster, yeah.
Aren't you rambling around on this road of sin? Oh, you're sorrow bound. Take my advice, oh, you'll curse the day started rolling down that lost highway. How you doing, Bible Let's make some noise! Well, I've been waking up hungover too many nights a week. I've been flying down this highway at a never-ending speed. 'Cause there's guitars and whiskey to help me not feel so low. But this ringing in my head sounds like that lonesome whistle blow. Oh, that lonesome whistle blow.
Alright, so Cody's on stage playing. Here I have my AES-50A, my X32, disconnected from my M32, and I haven't done anything. So if I was in my headlining act right now, my headliner would have no monitors and actually nothing I can do. So you see, look, I've got no inputs, but it showed green that it sees my M32. But for some reason, my M32 didn't see the X32. I eventually stole a cable from the bar, a basic Cat5 cable from the network system they have in the bar, and that's what we ran our headliner on. It was ugly, real ugly.
We definitely got to do a holler and swaller before this next one because we're going to need a little bit of crowd participation. So everybody grab your drinks again. Come on. You know the drill. On a 1, 2, 3. It was all I could do, keep from crying. Well, sometimes it seems so useless to remain, and you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never call me by my name. You don't have to call me Waylon Jennings, and you don't have to call me Charlie Pride, and you don't have to call me Merle Haggard anymore, even though you're on my fun side. So I'll hang around as long as you will let me, and I never minded standing in the rain. To call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. Now I got a couple questions for you. The first question is, make some noise if you've ever seen us in concert before. Come on. Woo! Hell yeah. Well, then you probably know what's about to happen then. So I got another question. Make some noise if you know the words to this third verse. Come on. Ha-ha. All right. That's a good sign right there. So what's going to happen here is we're going to kick off this verse, and then we're going to get a little quiet, and we're going to let y'all do the singing. All right? So that means you need to get loud and you need to get proud. So are you ready? I said, are you ready? Well, I was drunk. I went. Well, she Casino. And thanks for the bad apple for having us out again this year.
The race is officially on. We were able to start on time only because I was able to get Cody on stage and get everything squared away. So right now what I got to do is I have to get all of the XLR lines going into Cody's split snake. I have to get them out of there and get them into my copper snake so that way I can get signal back into these monitors for Hillbilly Casino. Easy because we labeled everything. It was just the way it needed to work, and not really knowing whether or not my monitors were going to hold, I felt like I needed to do a little sound check here. Things were sounding all right. Monitors actually held up. Let's turn on my CLB B-Topper beams here, and we're going to have a show.
Corey, Indiana, the Mad Apple Saloon. We are the Hillbilly Casino. Great to see you. We're going to play some American music for you. To play you. Well, they told me 'cause I'm only here again today. Well, you got my temperature rising up, my jukebox blowing the fuse. All the beat rhythm and my soul keep me singing the blues. Well, they told me gonna do the rhythm and blues. I get the pneumonia, man, I need a shot of rhythm and blues. Rolling up the ride and sitting down, let the rhythm review. Rolling over Beethoven, 'cause we're rocking in a 2x2. Well, now if you feel it like it, go get your lover, a real rock. Roll it over, put it on it up, just a drop of color, real rock. One another, roll it over Beethoven, gonna need it in the rhythm and blues. I'm gonna dance just like a spinning top. She got a crazy partner, boy, you want to see real and right. Long as she got a dime, I said the music ain't never gonna dip up, dip up, dip up, roll it on the bed door. Roll it on the bed door. Roll on the bed door. Roll on the bed door. Roll on the bed door. Just some American music for you, ladies and gentlemen. This is your music. God bless America. My favorite day of the week. That Billy Joe Armstrong, man, he's a player. You know the Stray Cat Strut on the bass. Ladies and gentlemen. Just sitting on a fence. Well, I ain't got enough dough to pay my rent. When I'm flat broke, but baby, I don't care. I just strut right back with my tail in the air. Say that strut, without my feet, I'm Casanova. I get the shoes thrown at me from a mean old man. I give my dinner from a garbage can. Meow! Yeah, don't cross my path. Well, I don't bother chasing no my surroundings. Looking for a fight, howling up at the moonlight on a hot summer night, and then I sing the blues while the lady cats cry. Ooh, Stray Cat, you're a real good guy. I wish I could be every in a while. Got cat class and I got cat style.
Once I switched to the cheap Cat 5 cable that I found in the bar, the X32 stayed connected to my M32, showing off as well as it could have gone. Actually, the monitor sounded a little too good and they were a little loud.